So we got some granodiorite and some schists. One of the things we want to look at is right here. Just barely exposed. You can see a large amount of mineralization, solid masses of pyrite, chalcopyrite, in quartz and schists. Very nice looking. Looks like there's a bit of magnetite in there too. And look at how it opens up. All in here. That is a nice new showing. Just solid masses of mineral. So we are going to hammer away at this, pull off a sample or two, take a look at them. Would you look at this? Ooh. Magnetite, chalcopyrite, and pyrite. You see the black right there is your magnetite and chalcopyrite. The silvery looking metal is your iron pyrite, like that. Take a look at the samples we are finding. Just loaded. So, just pulled this sample from here, so it looks like a quartz vein is running up here. This entire area here on the outside, and over here is mineralized schists. Let's pull some more samples off. More samples here. Just pulled this one out from this little hole here. And let's keep working. These are sure pretty samples. Here's some of the schists with your mineral in it. So right here you have a 7 centimeter wide solid mass of sulfides. So you have a vein running parallel to your mineralized quartz vein, which is also running parallel to your schists. So here is the mineralized quartz vein, freshly broken. And I'll show you a piece of the solid mineral vein. More pieces of the solid massed mineral vein, and you can see magnetite in there with it. Very, very nice looking vein. Here's some more samples. I think I'm seeing some free mill gold in there. So the vein dips down underneath where I'm standing. So we're not going to be able to chase it too far. We're going to go up into the woods a little bit. Again, we're probably not going to find anything because everything's overgrown, but we'll take a look anyway. See if we find anything. So it was overgrown and we definitely didn't find anything. Trenching would be good though. However, we did go down the road a little bit and find more mineralized areas. You have a chloritic schist here, and you can see there's mineralization in the form of pyrite, which is following your schists, and then down here you have more of a solid vein right there. And then if you look over here, look at all the mineral disseminated in your schists. And then you can see it's right there and going up there. And you have another solid mass right there. And you have more all along in here. And if you go even farther over, you have another solid mineral vein all the way down in there. And again, that is primarily pyrite, chalcopyrite. Pyrite, chalcopyrite. Then if you move over even more solid masses of iron pyrite in your schists. And down here, you have a nice chunky vein coming up here. So there's about 10, 12 little stringers in the zone. We're gonna pull off a few samples of some of the nicer looking ones. Been removing some of the material here. About to take a giant piece off right here. Here, let me get this. And now we have better access to this vein here. Okay, so we got some pieces of the vein here. Alright, sample. We have removed 3 samples from 3 separate areas. Here you have a mineralized piece of your host rock with a small amount of vein on it. Here you have disseminated mineral and solid masses throughout quartz. You have some magnetite in there. You have pyrite and you have chalcopyrite. That'll be the second sample there. And then the third one, you have very coarse grained pyrite in a solid vein, which is a few centimeters thick. So we got 3 more decent samples from here. Got our samples here. We're gonna keep going and maybe we'll find something else, who knows. Continuing on about 100 meters, and we came across a small little area with pyrite mineralization. You can see how it's heavily oxidized, and you can see pyrite mixed with quartz carbonate and schists. So we're gonna just hammer away at this for a few minutes and see if we can find anything that's worth a sample. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with here. See all the fine-grained iron pyrite in there. A little coarser in there where your schists are. This is looking pretty good. Decent amount of mineral in there. Got quite a few samples here. Seeing a bit of green in there, which gives you the indication of some copper. So not bad. Looks like there's quite a bit of mineral that could be hammered off here. This is about a foot and a half thick of all solid mineral, or almost solid mineral, mixed with quartz carbonate. So another decent prospect here. And that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. We have to get out of here.